The apartment has grown a different kind of skin since the day you took your keys and let the cold air in. I used to hate the static of the TV late at night, but now I'd give the world for just a flicker of that light. I'm listening for the rhythm of your breathing in the hall, but I'm only hearing shadows moving back against the wall. The kettle doesn't whistle and the floorboards doesn't creak. It's like the house is terrified to be the first to speak. I try to fill the empty with the radio on 10, but the music just reminds me of the way it was back then. When I turn it off, the pressure starts to climb, and I'm drowning in an ocean made of nothing else but time. Because the silence feels like you, heavy and cold, like a story that ended before it was told. It's the sound of your absence, it's the weight of the air, it's the I love you echoes that are no longer there. I can't escape the quiet, no matter what I do. 'Cause in this empty house, the silence feels like you. There's a ghost of a conversation hanging by the door, about the grocery list and things we don't need anymore. I find myself mid-sentence, turning round to see your face, but I'm talking to a vacuum in a hollow, hallowed space. It's a ringing in my ears, it's a thud inside my chest, the kind of stillness that won't let a tired spirit rest. You took the laughter with you, and you took the messy fights, and left me with the hush of 1,000 lonely nights. I try to fill the empty with the radio on 10, but the music just reminds me of the way it was back then. When I turn it off, the pressure starts to climb, and I'm drowning in an ocean made of nothing else but time. Because the silence feels like you, heavy and cold, like a story that ended before it was told. It's the sound of your absence, it's the weight of the air, it's the I love you echoes that are no longer there. I can't escape the quiet, no matter what I do. 'Cause in this empty house, the silence feels like you. They say that silence is golden, but they've never felt this gray. They've never felt the never when a lover walks away. It isn't peace and quiet, it's a scream without a sound. empty house. The silence feels like you. It sounds just like your goodbye. It feels just like you're never. Just the ghost of a sigh that's gonna last forever. The silence, it feels like you. It's too quiet now. Kept the candle in the window until the wax ran dry. I told the neighbors you were coming, I looked them in the eye. I wore that dress you liked until the threads began to fray. Just waiting for the gravel to crunch beneath your Chevrolet. I put my life in a shoebox, tucked it underneath the bed. Living on the crumbs of every someday that you said. I watched the seasons change their clothes from green to gold to white, while I sat like a statue in the porch light every night. The clock on the mantle became my only friend, counting down the minutes to a start that was an end. I gave you my 20s, then I gave you 35, just trying to keep the hope of us alive. That's the tragedy. See the girls in town, they've got that fire in their stride. And I remember when I had that kind of light inside. Before I traded my ambition for a telephone ring, before I became a bird who forgot how to sing. I missed the weddings and the travels and the chance to start again, because I was I'm blowing out the candle, I'm locking up the gate. It's funny how the healing comes a little bit too late. I've got gray in my hair and dust on my shoes. I've got nothing left of you and nothing left to lose. The ink is dry on the letters that you wrote. Every always and forever is a lump inside my throat. You swore you'd be the lighthouse when the fog was rolling in, but you let the waves erase the place where us had once been. I'm sitting at the table where we mapped out all our years. Now the paper's just a map of all my salt-stained fears. You traded in our future for a ghost you had to chase, and left me in the wreckage of a cold and empty space. You talked a beautiful game of until the end of time, but you left me at the bottom of the mountain we had to climb. Now the air is getting thinner and the sky is turning gray, and all those pretty words you said are blowing all away. It's just broken promises and quiet tears, the heavy sound of wasting all my golden years on a man who used his silver tongue to build a house of cards and left me picking up the glass in the center of the yard. The ring is in the drawer, buried underneath the mail, a tiny silver witness to a ship that wouldn't sail. You promised me a garden, but you never pulled the weeds. You promised me a harvest, but you never planted seeds. I'm tracing every fracture in the ceiling overhead, thinking about the 1,000 ways you left me for dead. While you're out there somewhere, starting something new, and I'm stuck in the never that I built around you. You talked a beautiful game of until the end of time, but you left me at the bottom of the mountain we had to climb. Now the air is getting thinner and the sky is turning gray, and all those pretty words you said are blowing all the way. Cards not a single one kept. While the world was spinning, I just sat here and wept. Quiet tears, broken words, it's all that's left. I'm standing in a museum of a life we used to share. I reach out for your shadow, but there's nothing in the air. Your favorite book is open to the page you never read, and the silence here is louder than the words we never said. The walls are painted in the colors of your eyes, and every corner holds a ghost of our goodbyes. I try to run, but there's nowhere left to go, when every floorboard echoes what I already know. And now I'm crying in a room full of memories, drowning in the scent of your old shirts, looking for a version of us that still believes, before we learn how much a promise hurts. It's a gallery of used to be's and might have beens, a lonely heart where the oxygen is thin. Yeah, I'm just crying in a room full of memories, where the only thing that's moving is the dust in the wind. The coffee cup is chipped where you dropped it on the floor. I still haven't fixed the latch on the bedroom door. I leave the porch light burning like I'm waiting for your car, but I'm just wishing on a dead and fallen star. Every photograph is a knife against my skin, reminding me of the war I couldn't win. I try to breathe, but the air is thick with you, and there's nothing left for a hollow heart to do but cry here in a room full of memories, drowning in the scent of your old shirts, looking for a version of us that still believes, before we learn how much a promise hurts. It's a gallery of used to be's and might have beens, a lonely heart where the oxygen is thin. Yeah, I'm just crying in a room full of memories, where the only thing that's moving is the dust in the wind. Should I throw it out? Should I burn it down? Will the ghosts just follow me through this town? Because the falls don't make this a prison, it's true. It's the fact that they're filled with the absence of you. Moving is the dust in the wind, just the dust in the wind, just a room I can't leave, still wearing your sweater, trying to breathe. The moonlight is a spotlight on the space where you should be, stretching out across the sheets, mocking what's left of me. I'm hugging the edge of the mattress, afraid to cross the line to the cold and quiet territory that used to be divine. I can still see the indents where your head used to rest, like a ghost is still breathing right here against my chest. But I reach out in the darkness and my fingers hit the air, and the coldest part of midnight is knowing you're not there. I try to close my eyes and find you in a dream, but the silence in this bedroom is starting to scream. I'm a king of a kingdom, in this empty bed, in this heavy heart, I'm watching my world just fall apart. The blankets are lead and the pillows are stone. I never knew together could feel this alone. The room is a cavern, the shadows are deep, and I'm losing a war with the promise of sleep. Yeah, it's a long way down from the heights we led to a heavy heart and an empty bed. Your side of the nightstand is a museum of gone, a hair tie, a book, and a light left on. I haven't moved the water glass you filled 2 nights ago. It's a little piece of staying that I can't let go. I keep shifting my weight, trying to find a warm spot, but I'm free Is the bed too big or am I just too small? Looking for your shadow on the bedroom wall. I'd trade the whole world for the sound of you breathing, instead of this rhythm of you always leaving. In an empty bed, so much space, so much cold, not a hand left to hold, just the sheets and the dark and the heavy heart. An empty bed and a heavy sigh. I looked in the mirror at the break of the day to see how much of me had withered away. But I didn't see the lines or the hollow in my eyes. I saw the way you used to look before the long goodbyes. I walked down to the corner, saw a stranger in the crowd. They had that certain way of laughing, just a bit too loud. And for a heartbeat I was breathless, standing in the rain, until I realized it was just a different kind of pain. I tried to build a wall, I tried to find a place where I don't have to meet the memory of your face. But the world is just a gallery of everything you were, and every road I take is just a path that leads to her. Oh, heartbreak isn't jagged, and heartbreak isn't gray. It doesn't look like shadows at the ending of the day. It looks like the dimple on the left side of your chin. It looks like the sweater that you used to wrap me in. I can't escape the sorrow, no matter where I go, because it's got your golden skin and the eyes I used to know. Yeah, the ghost is in the details, and the truth is hard to trace. But heartbreak, heartbreak as your face. The coffee shop is different, they've painted all the walls, but I still see you sitting there whenever silence falls. I saw a movie poster with a girl who had your hair, and for a second I forgot that you were never there. It's a cruel kind of magic, a trick of Every person that I pass is a ghost I have to meet. It's your smile, it's your grace. God, heartbreak, it has your face. I still set the table for a party of two, and I catch my reflection and remember the truth. The steam from the coffee rises up in the air, but it doesn't find a smile, it just finds a vacant chair. I'm walking through the grocery store and reaching for your brand before the cold reality starts shaking in my hand. It's been 6 months of Mondays since you walked out of the light, but I'm still keeping all the secrets that we whisper late at night. They tell me I should let it go, they tell me I'm a fool to keep on playing by a setup, broken-hearted rules. But how do I start over? How do I let you fade when I'm still living in the wreckage of the promises we made? Oh, I'm just holding on to a ghost, chasing shadows on the wall, building up a temple just to watch the ceiling fall. I'm hugging the jacket that still smells like your skin, trying to keep the memory of where we used to begin. It's a hollow kind of heavy, it's a lonely kind of ghost, spending all my living hours holding on to a ghost. I hear the front door creaking and I think it might be you, even though I know the locks were changed and the pain is new. I scroll through the messages until my eyes go blurred, searching for a meaning in every single word. You've moved to a city where the sky is always blue, while I'm still stuck in colors that remind me of you. I'm a prisoner of maybe, I'm a victim of soon, howling at the memory of a long forgotten moon. They tell me I should let it go, they tell me I'm a fool to keep on playing by a set of broken-hearted rules. But how do I start over? How do I let you fade when I'm still living in that wreckage of the promises we made? Oh, I'm just holding on to a just a flicker in the hall. I'm reaching out for someone who isn't there at all, holding on. I'm just holding on. The sound heartbeat that stops. I look in the mirror and I don't see my eyes, just the reflection of your hollow goodbyes. I spent so long bending to keep you from breaking. I forgot which parts of my soul were worth taking. I traded my hobbies for the things you enjoy. Now I'm just a vessel, a beautiful void. I erased every line that didn't fit in your frame, until I couldn't remember the sound of my name. I was the anchor while you were the sea, but the deeper you pull, the less there was of me. I gave you my air till my own lungs went blue, building a kingdom that only had you. I lost myself loving you. I painted my world in your favorite hue. I followed your shadow till I stepped off the edge, leaving my heart on a cold, lonely ledge. Now you're gone in the silence, you're screaming the truth that I wasted my spirit. I gave you my youth. I'm a stranger in my own skin. Through learning to, yeah, I lost myself loving you. The songs that I liked have all turned into noise. I'm just a collection of your discarded toys. I silenced my voice so yours could be loud. I was the silver, but you were the cloud. Now I'm standing in a room with the lights turned on high, searching for pieces of the me that didn't die. But the drawers are all empty and the walls are all bare, because I gave you the parts that I couldn't quite spare. I was the anchor while you were the sea, just like you. Myself loving you. I'm just a ghost in my own home, learning to breathe while I'm standing alone. But who am I now? Since I lost myself loving you, I'm so lost. I kept my heartbeat quiet so I could hear yours beat. I walked on my tiptoes so you could finally sleep. I turned down the volume on the things that I needed, while every small wish that you had I conceded. I lived in the margins, I stayed in the shade, just to make sure the light on your face didn't fade. But you can't see a person who's making themselves small until there is nothing left of them at all. I gave you my oxygen till I was blue. I built up a kingdom and gave it to you. I was the anchor and you were the wave, but I didn't realize what I couldn't say. Oh, the tragedy. took more than your clothes. You took the only version of me that I chose. Now I'm learning to whisper my own name again, trying to find words that I should begin. Louder than my own voice, louder than my own heart. I loved you so much, I fell apart. I loved you louder than myself. I put on my face like a mask on a shelf, a version of me that hides from myself. I check the mirror, I practice the line to tell the whole world that I'm doing just fine. I laugh at the jokes and I join in the crowd. I keep the okay part of me breathing loud, but under the surface the tide's coming in, and I'm losing the battle underneath my skin. My friends say it's good to see me back on my feet, that I look like a person who's finally complete. They don't see the tremors, they don't see the fear, they don't see the ghost that follows me here. And I smile so no one knows I'm breaking. I laugh to drown out the sound of the aching. If I let the grin slip for a second too long, you'll see that the ride is actually wrong. I'm a master of light in a room full of dark, trying to keep a fire from a dead frozen spark. Yeah, I'm putting on a show, putting on a glow. I smile so no one has to know. Your name comes up and I don't even flinch. I've learned how to harden my heart inch by inch. I say that I'm happy you found someone new, while my lungs are still starving for the oxygen of you. I'm a high wire act with no safety net, a gambler who's living on a losing bet. But as long as the curtain is pulled back and wide, I can keep all the wreckage buried inside. They say that time heals every wound that we feel, but they don't see the blood underneath the steel. I'm a beautiful ruin, a polished up mess, hiding the no behind every yes. And I smile so no one knows I'm breaking. I laugh to drown out the sound of the aching. If I let the grin slip for a second too long, you'll see that the ride is actually wrong. I'm a master of light in a room full of dark, trying to keep a fire from a dead frozen spark. Yeah, I'm putting on a show, putting on a glow. It's exhausting to breathe when you're playing a part, when you're a professional at faking a heart. One day the porcelain might finally crack, and the me that I was will never come back. Yeah, I smile so no one knows I'm breaking. I laugh to drown out the sound of the aching. If I let the grin slip for a second too long, they'll see that the right is actually wrong. I'm a master of light in a room full of dark, trying to keep a fire from a dead frozen spark. Yeah, I'm putting on a show, putting on a glow. I smile so no one has to know. Everything's fine, that's what I say. Just another happy, sunny day. But when the lights go out and the room grows cold, the smile falls away, and the truth is told. The sound of a single teardrop hitting a wooden floor. I watch you pack your shadow in a suitcase by the bed, leaving all the heavy things, the words we never said. You always had one foot out, like you were frightened of the floor, like you were just a visitor halfway out the door. I tried to build a garden on a patch of shifting sand. I tried to hold a heartbeat like water in my hand. You were a beautiful storm just passing through, and I was the house that waited for you. But you don't know how to rest, you don't know how to lie, you only know how to disappear into the night. Oh, it's a bitter kind of hollow, a different kind of gray, to love a heart that's always looking for a way to get away. I gave you a map, but you wanted the sky. You gave me a hello that sounded like goodbye. Now I'm standing in the silence of a house you've walked away, left with a love that never learned how to stay. The coffee's getting cold now on your side of the glass. I'm learning how to breathe again and let the hours pass. You said you weren't a runner, but you never hit the brakes, and I'm the only witness to the mess a maybe makes. You're a master of the exit, a genius of the flight, while I'm still trying to figure out what I didn't do right. You were a beautiful storm just passing through, and I was the house that waited for you. But you don't know how to rest, you don't know how to lie, you only know how to disappear into the with a love that never learned how to stay. Is it the wind? Is it the road? Is there a secret that you've never told? That you're only happy when you're leaving it all behind, and now was just a moment you didn't mean to find. It's a better kind of love, a different kind of gray, to love a heart that's always looking for a way to get away. I gave you a map, but you wanted the sky. You gave me a hello that sounded like goodbye. Now I'm standing in the silence of a house you've walked away, left with a love that never learned how to stay. No, it never learned. It never learned to stay. You're just a ghost in the hallway now, just a footprint in the clay. A love that never learned how to stay. The clock on the wall has a heavy hand, ticking like salt in an open wound. The ceiling is a map with a lonely land, where the shadows dance to a hollow tune. I reach for the phone by the edge of the bed, then I remember the things that you said. How you needed the space, how you needed to fly. Well, I'm left grounded under this sky. The stars are just static, the moon is a ghost. I'm drifting away from the things I love most. I try to remember the rhythm we kept, but the music died out while the whole world slept. And it's midnight again, and I'm losing my mind, and the kind of silence that's cruel and unkind. I'm reaching for echoes, I'm chasing the choice, but it's just another midnight without your voice. No, how was your day? No, I love you, good night. Just the hum of the fridge in the cold city light. Yeah, the darkness is heavy, but the quiet is a choice that I never made. In a midnight without your voice, I caught myself starting a sentence for you about a movie we liked or a dream I had through. But the air stayed empty, the words hit the floor like a letter that slid underneath the locked door. They say that the 2 a.m. heart is a liar, that it feeds every spark till it turns to a fire. But I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign to know that your silence is no longer mine. The stars are just static, the moon is a ghost. I'm drifting away just the wind in the chimney, just the creak of the floor, the sound of a heart that ain't worth shit anymore. Without your voice, it's so quiet. It wasn't a crash or a sudden explosion. It was more like the tide and a steady erosion. A little less laughter, a little more space, a slow fading light on your beautiful face. We didn't notice the fire went out. We were too busy drowning in maybe and doubt. One day we were flying, the next we were still, just two tired travelers climbing a hill. There was no I hate you, no slamming of doors, just the quiet retreat of the mind and the yours. We watched the sunset of all that we knew, and it turned everything into a cold shade of blue. Our love didn't break, it just withered away like a flower that's forgotten the light of the day. It wasn't a tragedy, it wasn't a crime, just the slow, heavy hands of the passing of time. We were holding on tight to a ghost and a dream until we were standing on the edge of the stream. It wasn't a lightning bolt or a thunderous sky. Our love died slowly with a long, quiet sigh. The I love yous got shorter, the kisses got cold, like a story we've both already been told. We stopped making plans for the next coming year and replaced every hope with a comfortable fear. We sat on the sofa with an ocean between, watching the credits on a flickering screen. Two hearts in the same room, but miles apart. That's the most painful way to break a heart. There was no I hate you, no slamming of doors, just the quiet retreat of the mind and the yours. We watched the sunset of all that we knew, and it turned everything into a cold shade of blue. Our love didn't break, it just withered away like a flower that's forgotten the light of the day. It wasn't a tragedy, it wasn't a crime, just the slow, heavy hands of the passing of time. We were holding on tight to a ghost and a dream until we were standing on the edge of the stream. It wasn't a lightning bolt or a thunderous sky. Our love died slowly with a long, quiet sigh. Sometimes it's easier to burn and to bleed than to realize nothing is all that you need. We didn't go out with a bang or a roar, we just reached the point where we didn't care anymore. at a time, second by second. The silence was all that ever was beckoned. It wasn't a storm, just a change in the weather. How slowly we stopped being together. Our love died slowly. I keep the curtains drawn to keep the afternoon away, because the sunlight only highlights everything that's gray. By the lamp on the nightstand, I can almost see your face before the logic of the morning tries to put me in my place. In the daytime I'm a stranger, I'm a worker, I'm a friend, I'm a master of the doing fine until the daylight ends. But when the city hums to sleep and the shadows start to grow, I let the secret out, the one that I don't let them know. I'm a ghost inside a hallway, I'm a tremor in the night. I'm perfectly okay as long as there's no overhead light, because the blackness is a blanket that hides the way I bleed and gives me back the version of the us I still need. Oh, I'm still loving you in the dark, where the truth can't see, where I can pretend that you're still lying next to me. I'll whisper in your name to the corners of the room, where my heart doesn't have to face the ending and the doom. The moon is my witness, and the silence is my spark. Yeah, I'm still holding on, still loving you in the dark. I don't look at my phone, I don't check your social feed. I don't wanna see the happy that you found without me. I'd rather stay right here in this velvet colored blur, where you're still the always and I'm still the hers. I can feel the phantom pressure of your hand inside of mine. I can rewrite every exit, I can cross out every line. In the dark Wait for the sun to go down. Wait for the stars to come out. It's the only time I'm certain what my love is all about. In the dark, I'm still loving you. I'm sitting in the kitchen as the clock hits 3 a.m. Looking at the photographs and wishing I was them. I saw you at the station, saw you turn to walk away. I had 1,000 anchors that I wanted us to stay, but my throat was like a desert and my chest was full of lead. I kept the please don't go inside my heavy heart instead. Now I'm watching shadows lengthen on the empty hardwood floor, waiting for a ghost to come and knock upon the door. The world thinks I'm a mountain, standing tall and standing still. They don't see the way I'm crumbling against my own free will. There's no crashing of the windows, there's no thunder in the sky, just the quiet way a soul begins to wither and to die. Because the deepest kind of heartbreak is the one you cannot hear. It doesn't scream for mercy and it doesn't cry for beer. It's a hollow, heavy rhythm that only I can feel, a silent kind of bleeding that the time will never heal. You can hear the rain on pavement and the wind inside the trees, but you can't hear a spirit falling down upon its knees. I'm drowning in the middle of a love that's lost its ground, and the hardest part is knowing tears don't make a sound. The neighbor's dog is barking and the city hums along. The radio is playing our favorite forever song. The noise is everywhere, it's in the streets and in the air, but it can't touch the vacancy of your empty bedside chair. I'm screaming at the ceiling, but the room remains so calm. I'm looking for the us inside the creases of my palm. I thought that pain was loud, I thought that grief would leave a mark, but it's just a velvet curtain falling softly in the dark. The world thinks I'm a mountain, standing tall and standing still. They don't see the way I'm crumbling against my own free will. There's no crashing of the windows, there's no thunder in the sky, just the quiet way a soul begins to wither and to die. Because the deepest kind of heartbreak is the one If they sounded like a gunshot, maybe you'd stay near. But they're lighter than a feather, and they're clearer than the glass. Watching everything we built just turn into the past. Yeah, the deepest kind of heartbreak is the one you cannot hear. It doesn't scream for mercy, and it doesn't cry for beer. It's a hollow, heavy rhythm that only I can feel. A silent kind of bleeding that the time will never heal. You can hear the rain on pavement and the wind inside the trees, but you can't hear a spirit falling down upon its knees. I'm drowning in the middle of a love that's lost its ground, and the hardest part is knowing tears don't make a sound. No sound at all, just the salt upon my skin, waiting for the morning to let the light back in. But it's so quiet in this town. Tears don't make a sound. Tears don't make a sound. Tears don't make a sound. I watch the taillights flicker like a candle in the rain. A slow motion movie of a heart-shaped hurricane. You didn't look back, you didn't even hesitate. While I was standing on the porch, a second too late. The driveway's still damp where your tires hit the mud, and the silence you left is a roar in my blood. It wasn't the goodbye that tore me apart, it was the casual way you dismantled my heart. You didn't break it clean, you just let it drop like a habit you finally decided to stop. I'm a map of a city that you used to know, but you burned every bridge as you started to go. It wasn't just the leaving, it was the way you left me behind. Like I was a ghost you were tired of trying to find. No shaking of hands and no tears in your eyes. Just a cold kind of logic in your hollow goodbyes. I'm a footnote in a story that you've already closed. Left out in the winter, stripped and exposed, and the world keeps spinning, but I'm trapped in the mind of the way you so easily left me behind. The keys on the counter are a jagged little stain, proof that you're done with every beautiful thing. I see you in the mirror when I walk past the hall, but you're just a stain on the paint of the wall. Did it feel like a weight lifting off of your chest? Did you finally get to sleep in the quiet and rest? While I'm checking my phone like a fool in the dark, searching for a flame where you didn't leave a spark. You didn't break it clean, you just let it drop like a habit. You finally decided to stop. I'm a map of a city that you used to know, but you burned every bridge as you started to go. It wasn't just the leaving, it was the way you left me behind. Like I was a ghost you were tired of trying to find. No shaking of hands and no tears in your eyes. Just a cold kind of logic in your hollow goodbyes. I'm a footnote in a story that you've already closed. Left out in the winter, stripped and exposed, and the world keeps spinning, but I'm trapped in the mind of the way you so easily left me behind. You walked away like you were stepping over a stone, like you were always meant to be standing alone. You didn't leave a trail, you didn't leave a clue, just a gaping hole in the shape of you. It wasn't just a leaving, it was the way you left me behind. Like I was a ghost you were tired of trying to find. No shaking of hands and no tears in your eyes. Just a cold kind of logic in your hollow goodbyes. I'm a footnote in a story that you've already closed. Left out in the winter, stripped and exposed, and the world keeps spinning, but I'm trapped in the mind of the way you so easily left me behind. So easily, like I didn't even matter, like I was just glass waiting to shatter. The way you left me behind. I'm still here. I'm still here. We're sitting in the driveway with the engine running low. Both of us are screaming, but we've got nowhere to go. You're reaching for the handle while I'm reaching for your hand. But we're two different languages we don't understand. We tried to put a bandage on a wound that went too deep, keeping all the secrets that we swore we wouldn't keep. We thought if we just waited, the jagged edges might turn smooth. But we spent all our energy with nothing left to prove. The white flag is waving, but the smoke hasn't cleared. We're becoming the tragedy that we always feared. I wanted to fix us, I wanted to stay, but we ran out of magic and we ran out of day. And it breaks my heart to know we're calling it today, when we're still bleeding from the words we didn't say. We didn't find the rhythm, we didn't find the light. We just found the ending There's a ghost of a cowboy sitting in the hall, between the I'm sorry's and the I don't care at all. I thought we'd reach the summit, I thought we'd see the view, but I'm just looking at a version of me that's tired of losing you. Walking away with the stitches still in before the new skin even had a chance to begin. How do you move on when the sorry isn't through? When I'm still carrying the heaviest parts of you. The white flag is waving, but the smoke hasn't cleared. We're becoming the tragedy that we always feared. I wanted to fix us, I wanted to stay, but we ran out of magic and we ran out of day. And it breaks my heart to know we're calling it today, when we're still bleeding from the words we didn't say. We didn't find the rhythm, we didn't find the light. We just found the ending in the middle of the fight. It's an unfinished story, a book torn in two. I'm still half broken, and so are you. Yeah, the tragedy is how the garden never got to feel the rain. We ended before we healed, we ended in the pain. Maybe in a year the scars will start to fade, and we won't feel the weight of every choice we made. But right now the exit is the only door I see, and it's closing on the people that we never got to be. And it breaks my heart to know we're calling it today, when we're still bleeding from the words we didn't say. We didn't find the rhythm, we didn't find the light. We just found the ending in the middle of the fight. It's an unfinished story, a book torn in two. I'm still half broken, and so are you. Yeah, the tragedy is how the garden never got to feel the rain. We ended before we healed, we ended in the pain. Still bleeding, still hurting. We didn't make it to the shore, just a love that went under and couldn't take anymore. We ended before we healed. We just ended. We were standing on the coastline of a life we hadn't lived, counting up the some days and the love we had to give. I had the blueprint for the kitchen, I had names for all the kids, but the universe had plans that didn't care about what we did. We were so close to the summit, I could see the other side. Now I'm just a witness to a slow and turning tide. We were a masterpiece in motion, a story half complete. Now I'm just a stranger on a familiar dead-end street. We had the ring, we had the date, we had the perfect view. I was building every always on a foundation made of you. But the clock stopped ticking just a second too soon, and left me chasing echoes of a hollow silver moon. You were my almost forever, the so close it hurts to breathe, the ghost of a future that you forced me to leave. We were 99% there, just a heartbeat from the finish, watching every hope we planted slowly start to diminish. You're the what if in the hallway, you're the almost in my head, the beautiful beginning of a book that won't be read. Yeah, you were my almost forever, and almost is the heaviest thing I've ever had to lead. I still have the reservations for the trip we never took, and the empty pages waiting in our wedding guest book. It's the cruelty of the nearly, the sting of the not quite, like a firework that fizzles in the middle of the night. You were the yes that turned to maybe, then the maybe turned to gone, leaving me to face the wreckage of a never-ending dawn. How do I undream the vision? How do I unsee the life where I was more than just a memory and you were more than just the night? We had the ring, we had the date, we had the perfect view. I was building every always on a foundation made of you. But the clock stopped ticking just a second too soon, and left me chasing echoes of a hollow silver moon. Oh, you were my almost forever, the so close it hurts to breathe, the ghost of a future that you forced me to leave. We were 99% there, just a heartbeat from the finish, watching every hope we planted slowly start to diminish. You're the what if in the hallway, you're the almost in my head, the beautiful beginning of a book that won't be read. Yeah, you are my almost forever, and almost is the heaviest thing I've ever had to lead. Almost doesn't keep you warm when the winter starts to bite. Almost doesn't hold your hand in the middle of the night. It's just the shadow of a promise, it's an echo of a vibe, and it's the only thing that's left of us right here, right now. was the heaviest thing I've ever had to lead. So close to the ending, so close to the light. Now you're just nearly in the middle of my night, almost forever. We almost made it. We almost made it. I can handle the rainy days in the coffee shops. I can handle the street where the city traffic stops. I've gotten good at dodging the songs we used to know, and I've learned the shortcuts so I don't have to pass your road. I've built a fortress out of habits and new friends, 1,000 little ways to make sure the hurting ends. But then someone asks a question, or a stranger calls aloud, and a single word finds me in the middle of a crowd. It's only 2 syllables, it's a breath upon the air, but suddenly I'm gasping like there's nothing left to wear, against the cold realization that you're not here. 'Cause I can say goodbye, and I can say it's fine. I can talk about the future like I've drawn a brand new line. I can speak of heartbreak like a lesson that I've learned, and walk through the ashes of the bridges that we burned. But your name still tastes like a promise I couldn't keep. It's the secret that I'm screaming even when I'm fast asleep. Everything else is steady, everything else is free, but your name, God, your name still breaks me. I saw it on a letter, just a piece of junk mail in the hall. Same letters, different person, but I hit the hallway wall. It's a jagged little sound that cuts right through my chest, the one part of the ghost that I can't put to rest. It's written in the margins of every book I read, the only word my heartbeat ever really learned to bleed. It's just a label now, a sound without a home, but it's the heaviest thing I carry when I'm walking all alone. 'Cause I can say goodbye, and I can say it's fine. I can talk about the future like I've drawn a brand new line. I can speak of heartbreak like a lesson that I've learned, Everything else is free, but your name, God, your name still breaks me. I try to say it out loud just to take away the power, to make it just a word like stone or rain or flower. But my voice always trembles and the air gets thin and dry. It's a prayer and a eulogy, it's a hello and goodbye, all tangled in the letters that used to belong to me. I can tell the world that I finally moved on, that I don't shake the porch to see if your lights are on. I can act the part so well, I almost believe the lie, that I've wiped the memory from the corner of my eye. Does your name still taste like a promise I couldn't keep? It's the secret that I'm screaming even when I'm fast asleep. The world is moving forward, it's as loud as it can be, but your name, whispered in the dark, your name still breaks me. It breaks me. I'm fine until I hear it, I'm whole until I speak it. Just 4, 5, 6 letters and I'm back at the start. Your I can handle the street where we used to walk. I can stand the cafe where we used to talk. I've grown used to the silence when the sun goes down, and the way my shadow follows me through this town. I've boxed up the photos and I've painted the walls. I don't go looking for your ghost in the halls, but someone at the grocery store asks how you've been, and the armor I built just wears paper thin. I can face the memories, I can face the regret, I can trick my mind into trying to forget. But there's a sound that cuts through the strongest of shields and opens up wounds that I thought had been healed. 'Cause your name still hurts like a physical blow, like a secret that my heart wasn't ready to know. It's only 2 syllables, 5 letters long, but it sounds like the ending of every song. I can say I'm okay, I can say I've moved on, but the air leaves the room the moment you're drawn into a conversation out of the blue. Yeah, your name still hurts, it still tastes like you. It It's a sudden vibration, a spark in the dark, a sharp piece of glass that leaves a permanent mark. It's written on mail that still comes to the door. It's the word that I'm frightened to say anymore. I saw it today on a stranger's ID, and it felt like the earth was collapsing on me. Funny how language can turn into lead and stay heavy inside all the things left unsaid. I can face the memories, I can face the regret, I can trick my mind into trying to forget. But there's a sound that cuts through the strongest of shields and opens up wounds that I thought had been healed. 'Cause your name still hurts like a physical blow, like a secret that my heart wasn't ready to know. It's only 2 syllables, 5 letters long, but it sounds like the ending of every song. I can say I'm okay, I can say I've moved on, but the air leaves the room the moment you're drawn into a conversation out of the blue. Yeah, your name still hurts, it still tastes like you. I try to rewrite it, I try to make it small, just a sound in a canyon, a ghost on a wall. But my tongue trips over the L and the O, and I'm back in the kitchen watching you go. Yeah, your name still hurts like a physical blow, like a secret that my heart wasn't ready to know. It's only 2 syllables, 5 letters long, but it sounds like the ending of every song. I can say I'm okay, I can say I've moved on, but the air leaves the room the moment you're drawn into a conversation out of the blue. Yeah, your name still hurts, it still tastes like you. It's just a name, that's what I tell myself. Just a word on a page, on a dusty old shelf. But it hurts, God, it still hurts. Your name